Okay, I've got to admit, I've been really stuck on what to do, so I've burned like a lot of oil and stuff. I'm very, very confused because I can't seem to use the tar or the meat or anything to do anything at the ritual chamber. I couldn't figure out how to open the door to the machine room or anything like that. But as I'm stuck, I was reading my notes again, and it says to fit the orb and stuff like that, but I need pieces. And I missed this part. It says shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture room, so that's where we'll start. So there's a little bit of guidance. But let's have a look around. It says there's pieces in torture rooms, but I don't see anything. Oh, my vision distorted, so something, right? I don't see anything. Alright, let's check up here. I mean, there's more than 6 torture rooms, but they all look very similar to each other. Okay, what's this? It's just a tinderbox. That doesn't really help me. Okay, well, I'm not feeling super confident so far. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, this one's making noises like I'm supposed to be in here. Am I missing something? What am I missing? You've got me inspecting pixels at this point. I don't really see what I'm supposed to be doing. Again, my vision changed, but nothing happened. These are the torture rooms, right? I'm not going insane, am I? Oh boy. I've got no clue. Ow. Maybe these are the torture rooms?
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I mean, those have to be the torture rooms, right? Hello, Agrippa. You have a very different tone.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Right. Okay. So that's new. Alright, let's get rid of this red glow.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate
Yes, thanks, Agrippa.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Alright. So maybe I'll just stack some boxes? I don't know. I have to say I've really been stumped.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
You're gonna get on my nerves, Agrippa, buddy.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company.
Okay, so what am I getting here?
You have more important things
Oh.
to take care of.
Alright. And that probably unlocks the whole operation there. And what a small thing to miss. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Hopefully this will bust the door wide open, so to speak. These stairs don't like being run up. I keep getting caught on something. Alrighty. Was that the hint? Is that it was a noisy machine? No. No, that was the last one. Alright, now it should work, right? Oh, might as well turn them both on. Oh, progress! It feels good! Oh, did something... Was I meant to read something? I don't know. Oh well, either way, we've used the machines that probably give us access.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Bring it on, Alexander. I can take it. The laboratory's still closed. I'm not sure how to open that.
How are things coming? You got
Well-
the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, man. And I'd love to see the monster, how he interacts with Agrippa. Okay. Hey, it's a crank. Nice. Well, you won't catch me going down. You won't catch me going down there. So these don't look like torture rooms, though. Maybe they are. I don't know. Okay, new location. Good to know. That's probably what we need the wooden crank for, by the way.
Daniel, good to see you. You should hurry, Daniel.
Like this. Like that as well. And I feel like we're kind of at the home stretch. Well, not. We still got plenty of puzzles to go, but this might be the final room of the game. Because Alexander's behind that little lightning door. Okay, this might be the note for Agrippa. Nope. Alright, let's do this first. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sat quietly in place, willingly forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me, sorry, and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. Rightio. What does the note say? Okay. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they're capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wiro told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampiter. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile, the chior, I don't know how to pronounce that word, to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract the contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from the agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this time the next torture session. Tampiter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I know that feeling. I believe it's poverty. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water dwelling Karanic. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. That is a whole minefield of trying to figure out what's going on. One of the notes speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Okay. I mean, surely I need access to the laboratory, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the entrance. Which is where we find the poisonous mushrooms.
You again. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Well, you're in luck, Agrippa. I can't even find the orb. It said it was in the torture rooms, and I thought those were the torture rooms, but that must be somewhere else. Alrighty, let's, well. Okay, it's all the way down. Okay, and then I'll drag it all the way up. Nothing. Okay, I probably have to tie a bucket or something. I don't know.
Is she dead?
All right, let's go this way. Well, this is a hell of a room.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very dark. Ah, well. Probably gonna have to go all the rooms anyway. Let's start with this one. Very dark in here. Is that a saw? Okay. Now the sound stops. Yeah, it must have been a saw. Yeah, it definitely was. Grim. Oh, a piece of ore. Oh, so these are the torture chambers. Okay. Do I need the saw? Whoa. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. The grate covers a drainage pipe. Blood needs a vessel. Okay, so that's the blood we need. Glass jar. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. Well, I need rope, right? And I see rope here. A way to lower. Okay, well, must be rope somewhere else then, right? Do I have enough oil for the rest of this? Yeah, I should have plenty.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
Ah, this is the guy from before.
My fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the cradle. Okay.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much time to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. What does that mean? Something to do with my amnesia? Like this was a guy I couldn't forget or something like that? He seemed innocent or something? Okay, shouldn't there be an orb in here? There is, good. I thought that was making the noise, but no, the noise is just happening. Now let's get out of here. How we doing? We got 2 pieces of orb. We need 6. Only 3 chambers here, so what did I can see so far? There's more stuff up there. Okay. Oh, the cockroaches are back. Alright, what is this? I can't even tell what this contraption is. Oh, just a stretcher? Yeah, okay. That's definitely what it was. Yep. Oh, this vision is making me a little sick. Alright. Oh, this is my sanity, okay. Yeah, my sanity's betraying me again. Okay, what's in here? Next part of the orb. Ah, good, that counted as a puzzle thing. Thank God. Oof. Good, because I like being able to see. Alright, let's go upstairs. Yeah, you're definitely Alexander. There's no way you're not. Okay, we're in like a study room. There's the rope, or a string. Got a note, come back to that. Nothing there, nothing there. Alright, let's read this one first. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have to become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them. A demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Well, we don't know anything about this world that they're going to. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence, where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. I don't quite get that. So they get violent when they're under like that stress. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you properly break them, it should not be a problem, but it will hinder the effect I'm after. Okay, what are you after? The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into a greater fear. Simply by imagining it while applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the procedure can be, process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vetane and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, well, hold on. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. Okay. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Okay, look at that. We finally figured out. We've been drugged by Alexander. Question is, have we been tortured? Maybe we're just like a prisoner, and this is just our revenge arc. Oh, it's funny that little terror thing that they're describing in that note is also how the game's designed. The game's designed to let you calm down from a creepy interaction. Okay. So I got 3 pieces of orb. So I need 3 more. So there are more torture chambers somewhere else.
Good to see. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yep, will do. Gonna do that now. Remaining orb pieces, find... Oh, I gotta go get the thing. Yep, okay. My bad, guys. Alright, let's backtrack real quick.
Something else. You're a good boy.
Yeah, man, you didn't even tell me that I didn't get the blood. I have no idea what the deal is with that water well there. Alright, back in here we go. Alright, let's get that blood. Open up. Alright, a string to the jar. And a jar of blood. I mean, surely that would clog, right? Blood doesn't last very long. Or oxidize, I guess is the word. And not clog, it would be clot. It would clot. I mean, I hope I have a lid for the jar.
How are things coming? You should hurry, Daniel. No time.
Alright, let's go into this place now. This is where the mushroom is. And the 3 other torture chambers. Right? And the last thing is like the well. I'll have to read that part again. Alright, what do we got here? Whoa.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. I have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
You're gonna make me do it? Can I leave? Of course not. Alright. So we're
Alexander,
replaying the events.
You must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Daniel, you sick fuck.
one life for another. You hear me, Guardian of the Orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Oh, I'm not even... I can't access my inventory or anything.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay, am I back? I'm back, okay. Oh boy, Daniel. Daniel. So, I'm killing people to reestablish my ritual ward, and Alexander is killing people to sustain his life. Does Alexander not have to deal with the shadow? I mean, Agrippa said that he didn't, that the orb spared him by returning itself to where it came from? Maybe? But then Alexander took it, so surely he would have a shadow following him, right? Okay, where am I now?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
This room is absolutely huge. Weird plants growing. Weird chamber. This must be an... yeah, okay. Alright, classic Iron Maiden. Oh my god. God, that was loud. I'm not going in there. Okay, so here's a piece of the orb. And again, I'm looking for... what am I looking for? I need 3 ingredients. What were they? So... notes. On the other side. What do I need? Okay, so we've extracted the blood. Should work as a paralyzer, so I need to find that. And then this other one. We'll figure that out later. Anything down here? Nope. Should I touch the Iron Maiden? I don't want to, to be honest. I've learned my lesson. Not to touch the things, even though they say a little touch symbol. Got some bones, okay. Alright, where to now? Okay, we got a bridge. Kinda wanna go upstairs first though. Are there stairs? Can't see much further. Okay, creature coming. Uh oh. Loot. Loot's always more important. I kinda like this. I can see, but I can't see more than a few feet in front of me. God, this place is huge. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Okay, we found another chamber.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Okay, that's our little hammer. Here's our orb. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took the hammer and struck the victim's chest in the final act of mercy. And I probably shouldn't touch those things. I think my sanity goes down, but doing okay. Alright, let's see if we can find this final chamber. Big room, I don't know if I'm missing anything. Am I trapped? Oh crap. Can I get on top of this? No. Okay. Crap. I might actually be trapped. Yeah. Oh, crap. Hey, pal. You're the one-shotting guy, aren't you? Where'd he go? I mean, he's there, because my vision's all screwed up, but I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. God, I don't like those monsters. Like, I don't like the cleaver guys as much because you just can't see.
Maybe she knows.
Where am I? Where am I now? Alright, let's keep going. You can keep making your little groany sounds. I'm gonna go over here. Jeez, I feel like they're near me, but I just don't know where. Okay, the last room must be this way. I'll take some oil, thank you. Alright, last room, here we go. The poisonous mushroom seems to be right next to it. I'll light up a little bit. The shoe is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Alright. Poison gland, nice. What the hell's that? Like a pig? Cow? It is a cow. Ooh. I've seen this one. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Clearly, I'm not as familiar with this. Oh, there's a pipe. Right, okay. Oh, final piece of the orb. And this video's gone on for a bit, so we'll pick up next time.